Okay, so this is the first video um, teaching you and guiding you so that you can set up your own VTU website all by yourself on your phone. Now, the first thing you need is your domain and hosting. Now, again, the domain is that address, that link, www.so whatever you choose .com or .com.ng or .org, whichever thing that ends it. That address, that link is what we call domain. You need that, and you need a hosting. So you purchase those two together. So that is what we call website, on which you will now install the script and everything. So how do you do that? Now, I recommend you using some of the hosting companies that I've used before to buy your hosting and domain from, that are reliable. All right. So, but you can use any hosting and domain you choose if you have any other one you like or you want. So, but the ones I can recommend to you, I can recommend Hostinger. For instance, everything, the entire training, the entire one teaching that I'm going to do now for my own sample website I'm going to create with you now, I'll be doing it on a domain and hosting that I bought in Hostinger. As you can see, this is the address, hostinger.com. All right, but now in the document that is in this same folder where you're watching this video, you will see that document titled buy your domain and hosting. So when you see that document titled buy your domain and hosting, open it. You will see the link to Hostinger and to vapex.com or to TrueHost if you want to use a Nigerian platform. Just open it, click the link for any of the hosting companies you want to use, buy your hosting and domain through those links. Now, if you use those links, it will actually reward me with a referral bonus, but also gives you a discount. It's a promo link, so it pays you and it pays me too. So I encourage you use those links. Now, back to our setup. So if you want to use Hostinger, so okay, all right, you simply come to Hostinger. Upon getting to Hostinger, they have many hosting plans depending on the size of websites you want to create, but you don't need something too big for a start. So you can go for something as cheap as this, or even cheaper. Just click on claim deal, or you can simply come to the three lines menu here and click on website builder. So select the hosting you want, then you type in the domain you want, check if it's available, and you simply buy it if you are pleased. Another hosting platform you can use that I recommend also is Vapex. All right, let's go there. Now this is Vapex. So like I said, go to the folder and click any of the link to any of the hosting companies you want to use that you choose. All right, you can see here you even get up to like 90% off right now. So you get that through that link, and you see 0.6 per month. It's as cheap as that, so you get the hosting. They even give you free domain if you buy 1 year hosting plan. All right, so click on get started. Let's say I click get started. You see, free domain registration, unlimited bandwidth, free daily backups, and on and on. Start now. If I click start now, so the deals you get depends on when you are buying. They have different promos going at different times, but when you use somebody's referral link, you always get the best deal, at least for at that time you're buying. Whatever best deal is available, you will get it through that. So okay, good, very good. So if you're paying monthly, you're paying 0.6. If you're paying annually, so do you get? So and on. I can change this to Naira anyway, so that we'll see it in Naira. You can change it to Naira. Change this to Naira. So everything here will change to Naira. you see that. So you can pay for a month if you like. You can pay for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. So, but note that for these platforms, if you are paying for less than a year, you would have to buy your domain separately. So, and I recommend you to buy domain of that has the extension .com.ng. That one will be cheaper. You understand? So, you see that. Now, the Nigerian platform you can also use if you don't want to use international platforms. Truehost, you can use Truehost. You know, all right. You can use Truehost. Okay. So yeah, this is Truehost. So all you need to do, as you can see, you select any of the hosting packages you like. Select any of the hosting packages you like. If you want this one of 2,000 per month, if you want this one of 361 naira per month, you see. Let's say I select this one now. So you type in your domain. Let's say I want Adetola Badeyan new, because Adetola Badeyan I already have that, so it won't be available. Adetola Badeyan new. Now let me change this to .com.ng. Like I said, it will give .com.ng. You can buy it as cheap as 2,000 naira, but .com can be as costly as 6,000, 8,000 naira. So check. Let's check if that is available. It certainly should. Yeah, it is available. So what do you then do? So since it is available, I go on with it. I just click on continue. Just click on continue. Okay, good. So okay, if I pay for 12 months, that is 1 year, they will give me that domain for free. So it pays me to just you see, if I pay this 5,000 naira now for a year, I'll get hosting a year. Now you see this silver hosting, or is it this bronze hosting? That is the hosting. Hosting is like the house where you are bringing all your gadgets, which is your website. The house where you are storing your website, all those, the scripts, the websites where people will be coming to. But you see, that domain is like the address that used to describe your house, that okay, you are going to number 2 15 Kiniko Owode Street. So that is domain. But the place which they will go, actually the place where you house all the information, all the things that you are keeping for people, is the hosting. So hosting is like the house, domain is the address to the house. That's how it works. Good. You see that I'm getting this domain, adetola.com.ng, 1 year, okay, has hosting now, and I'm getting the hosting too. But 7,100 will get me the hosting and the domain for a year. So you can choose to buy less than that. If you want to buy a month, the hosting for a month, domain, you can't pay for a domain less than a year, which is just 2,001. But the hosting, you can pay for a month hosting. It doesn't matter. That way, if you select a month hosting, the hosting will just be 400 and something, or 500 naira. The domain will be 2,001. So that's less than 3,000 naira. If you want to start with 1 month hosting. But if you have the money, I advise you just buy a year, so that you won't have this. There won't be like a rush of, okay, your website is about to expire, you don't have money on ground. A year gives you that freedom. So all right, so you just check out. Once you check out, the next thing is immediately you are done paying, give it some 10 to 15 minutes. You receive like 3 emails from them, whichever of the platforms you use. Now one of the emails, they will share the information to which you can log into your account with them. So you know this is Truehost now. The login details, you already have it to your account. Then you have the login to your cPanel. There's what we call cPanel. cPanel is the warehouse where we install, websites, have access to the backend to install websites, to install whatever I want to install about the website, where we create the website. So the cPanel. Now, but if you are buying Hostinger, the first one I showed you, note that they have their own custom panel, which they call H panel, from the word Hostinger, H panel. So H panel looks like this. So when you log into your HPanel, it will look a little different from the common cPanel that almost every other hosting company uses. This is their own, which is the one I will actually be using for my own demonstration today. So, but the cPanel looks like this, that almost every other hosting company, including Vapex and TrueHost, uses. It looks like this. Let me show you. This is how the normal cPanel looks like. So whether it is cPanel you are using or HPanel, if it is Hostinger, the process is the same thing. You follow the same process. Follow the same process. And I will try to, any part I know that I need to, it requires me showing you in cPanel, I'll quickly come to show you, okay, this is where it is. If I know it is a little different, but it's the same thing. Just follow the same process. If I tell you to create an email, this is email. Email is also in HPanel. If I tell you to create PHP admin is here. It's also in here. PHP admin is here and it's also in HPanel. So it's same thing. Follow the same process, whether it is cPanel or HPanel. So now let's go forward. So having purchased your domain and hosting and you've gotten access to your cPanel here or your HPanel over here. Good. This is my HPanel to my website, adetolagbadian.com.ng, that I'm using as sample website, sample VTU website that I'm creating to teach you now. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to install your script. So which is the next thing you need? Obviously, now you need the script of the website. Now you have your hosting, you have your domain. What are you keeping? What are you installing into the house, into the hosting that you bought? The website. What is the website? What's the file of the website you want to put there, which is the script of the VTU website? So how do you do that? Just scroll down, come to File Manager. If it is cPanel 2, let me show you that. If it is cPanel, just come here, come to File Manager. You click File Manager. Then you locate public HTML. Click on public HTML. Now there's a website here. That's why there's a lot of things here. For your own, there won't be a lot of things here like this. It will be fresh. So this is where you will upload the script. So now let me go and demonstrate that. Okay, so File Manager, you can see it's the same thing, same name, same everything. So File Manager, still loading. Okay, so now you are uploading inside this public HTML. So you enter public HTML, then you click on these three icons, upload. So I want to upload a folder. It's a folder, so I click folder. Select the script. Now, where is the script? I've already shared the script to you. Now this is the one there are two things in the script folder that I shared with you. There is the VTU script itself. That one is a zip folder, and there is the database, which is .sql file. It's an SQL file. Now what you are installing here is the zip folder, which is the VTU script, not the database. So you are installing zip folder here. Note that. So I'm installing the zip folder here. Okay, so you can see dbd VTU script with NIN verify.zip. That's the folder, not this database. So we're installing the zip. Okay, so now that we've uploaded the VTU script, so now let's extract the content of the zip folder, because it's a zip folder. So let's extract it. All right, so long press and click extract. So let me just give it any name, say VTU, and extract. All right, it has been extracted. Now the last thing I need to do is to move every content. If I open it, you can see. So I need to move all of these contents directly to inside public HTML. It should not be inside any folder. They should be directly inside the public HTML. So I will select everything. I will select multiple. I'll select all of them. and move them. Select all of them and move them to public HTML. Okay. So now that they are all selected, long press and I click on move file. Then this is public HTML. This first one, move. Okay, good. They have been moved. Very good. So I'm going to delete this VTU something. That VTU, because it's gonna be like duplicate. It's already empty. So I'm gonna delete it. I'm deleting this. I'm deleting VTU something something. And I'm deleting this zip file. I don't need it again. So that at least you can create space for yourself. Good. Deleted. Now, let me show you how to do this if you're on cPanel as well. So let me just use one cPanel to show you. So if you're on cPanel, let's come here. You click on File Manager. Okay, for you are going into public HTML to upload your script. So, but for me, I already have a website inside public HTML that is live, so I can't touch it. So I'll just use one subdomain to explain this to you. Do you understand? So, all right. So let me use here. So remember, whatever you are doing, you're doing it inside public HTML. This one. So, but I'm just installing inside a subdomain. So now, let me upload the script. You click upload, you can see the upload button over there. Select file. All right. Okay. So, okay, let me scroll. Yeah, this is it. This is the script. So I want to overwrite. Okay, that's okay for me. Now it's installing. Make sure it turns green before you leave this place. Don't it has to turn green. Even if it is 100%, if it has not turned green like this, don't leave this place unless or else your stores will not upload completely. So make sure that. So click on, you can click back. So good, I have it here. So long press on it and click extract. So extract files. Good. So close. You can see it has completely extracted all of everything. So I will delete this zip folder. I don't need it again now. Delete. Confirm. Good. So now I have my script uploaded inside, for you, public HTML. So but for me it's inside the subdomain. So good. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to also upload the database, because now you've uploaded the front end, like the script. You need to upload the database where, okay, the users details will be stored, everything about the users and all of that. That's the database, which is an SQL file, which is the second thing I gave you now. But you are not installing it inside your file manager. Go back to your cPanel or your HPanel, as the case may be. For inside HPanel, you click on databases. So now I'm showing you how to do that inside HPanel. Click on databases. Give the database a name. Let me call it VTU for easy remembrance. Also username, let me also call it VTU. Call it anything, but make sure you can remember whatever you call it. In short, copy the entire name and keep somewhere. Password, give it a password. Make sure you have the password remembered. So let me just give it. Okay, so I have my, okay, create. Oh, okay, let me adjust this password. Okay, let me just use create. So database is created successfully. Okay, so database has successfully been created. Now we need to upload that database of ours inside the database that we've created. How do we do that? Click enter PHP my admin. Enter PHP my admin. Okay, so click this and click import. All right, so choose file. Okay, so and this is my database. All right, scroll down and click import. Good, we have successfully imported the database. Okay, now let me show you how to do that as well on cPanel. So this is hPanel for Hostinger. So let's say you're using cPanel. Let me show you how to do that quickly. So all right, for cPanel, the first thing you want to do is to create your database by clicking my SQL databases first. My SQL databases. All right, and allow it to load. So let's create the database. Let me just call it Daniels for the purpose of this test. Daniels create database. Okay, go back. And allow it to load. Okay, so we've created Daniel's database. The next thing is to create a new user. So I'll also use that same Daniels to avoid confusion. Daniels, and I'll create a password, any password, but make sure your password is strong enough. And store the password somewhere. Okay. Just store the password somewhere. All right, so I've created the user too. Go back. So now the next thing is to add that database and the user together, like add them to each other. So add user to database. I'm adding, make sure you select the right one, Daniels to Daniels, user and database. Okay, add. Then all privileges. Click on all privileges to accept all of this and click make changes. All right, so now you are done. Now the important thing is, you see this name. Now since you used same thing for user and database, it's the same thing. So copy this and keep it somewhere because you need it. Copy it and keep it somewhere. And that password you created when you are creating the user just now, keep it also, you need it. So keep the two. All right, keep the two. Now, so having done that, let's go back into our cPanel. So now let me just keep the I've kept it. So now you will now click on php my admin now. php my admin. Daniels. Select Daniels now. Allow it. Allow it to look good. Then this arrow, I'll click it. I'll click that arrow. Let me enlarge this. Okay. Then I'll click import. Make sure we have to make sure we're importing into the Daniels database. Here, let me confirm that you can see. So choose file. Choose file. Okay. So then I'm choosing, yeah, this is the script, what's it called? SQL file, the database for the script, which is the SQL file. You can see .sql. Make sure it's the .sql file. Then click import. And allow it to fully load. Oh, good. That's imported. So now that we've successfully done that, I can simply leave this place. I can simply leave this place now. So the next thing to do is to connect the script and the database. So, but before we do that, I want us to do one thing, which is to create an email. To create an email that we want to use with this website. You will see the function of that email very soon. So, free email setup. Let's set up an email. Let's set up an email. So I'm doing that. Okay. So free. Okay. So email name. Let me say admin at adetoragbadeyan.com.ng. So any password, just any password. But make sure you remember whatever password you are using. That's very important. You will need it as well. So create. So new email account has been created. Let's go back to the website. Let's go back to the website. Okay. All right, it's still loading. It's fully loaded. So click File Manager. So File Manager, then Public HTML. This is where we'll connect the database to this script. Now come to Core. Come to Models. Click on Models. Now you see this model.php. That's what we want to edit, but you have to be very careful. Only what I tell you to touch is what to touch. So you click on Edit. All right. Can you see DB name? You can see what is there. You can see digits 222 app, whatever. Username, you can see that. Password, you can see. Those are the three things we want to edit. So now that database that you copied the other time and your password is what you need here. So copy that database and come into this DB name. You are not deleting the quotation mark at the in front and at the end of it. You are not deleting. You are not touching it. Just the digits 222 underscore app is what you are changing. Please ensure that is the only thing you change. ensure that is the only thing you change. Okay, since we use the same name, the same thing as name, database and username, so you do the same thing inside username. Good. Now the password, copy your password inside this password space here. You paste that password there. You paste that password there. Now, so the email, you see the email that is there, you change this email to the email you created, admin at adetola gbade, because you need it for it to be able to send email successfully to people. adetolagbade.com.ng, admin at adetolagbade.com.ng. All right, so then the password, you can see email password. You put in the password you created for that email. All right. Okay, you put in the password. So, haven't done that, you save it. Good. I have saved it. This way, the website it should be working now. Let's leave here. Good. Good. So now let me show you how to do that inside cPanel. Let me show you how to do that inside cPanel. So simply come back to File Manager. Okay. Core. That's where we're going. Core. Models. Model.php long. Press and click Edit. All right. Edit. Allow it to load. So you can see DB name. You change that DB name. You change that. Okay. Since I use the same thing for database and for DB, for database and for username, so okay. So password, I'll put in the password there. Okay. All right. Then the email, I'll do the same thing under email. Admin at adetolagbadinyo.com.ng. Then the password of the email, the password you created when you were creating the email, you put it there. Okay. Okay. So we're done. We're done. Save changes. Good. And let's leave here. All right. So can we go ahead and see? Let's test our website. Let's see if the website is working. adetolagbadinyo.com.ng. As you can see, our VTU website is live. Our VTU website is live. Okay, so in the next video, I'll show you how to log into the admin end, the admin login of the VTU website, where you will be controlling the website. You are the admin backend, and how to log into the admin backend and do some customizations. See you in there.